Hello everyone and welcome back to the final race of the third season of Motorsport Manager. We are standing on position 1 and 3 in the Driver Championship. Falco is still ahead, but if he does crash, then Leclerc might seize the lead. And that would be very bad. We've got 13 million. We are able to maybe make a profit, assuming we ace this race, and we've never been in Beijing before. So that'll be interesting. Let's take one quick look at our car, at the ratings. Best engine, 6th best acceleration, 7th best deceleration, despite that the bar is pretty high up there, and 6th best medium speed corners. Got ourselves a pretty good driver, although Andre will be leaving us soon. He's still quite offended, and he's pretty crap. You know, he's a good pay driver. I might have taken him as a reserve, but he's like, nah, you insulted me. Yes, I did. And it felt good! It felt good. Finances, we've made about... we'll have made like 800 grand from the tour center. The tour center, if you remember correctly, was like 1.5 million to build. I believe I built it like somewhere in season 2. So it took like 2 seasons, but it will start paying for itself now, which is quite nice. Like I said, when I built it, we're in it for the long haul. And the long haul will get a bit more interesting now. We're going to try to get our Access Sport sponsorship goal again, finishing first for 1.7 million. And then we'll get ourselves a nice payday. 33 laps, low fuel burn, medium tire wear. What's the preview race bites looking like? Or like the upcoming race report. There we go. 40% chance of rain on the Sunday. Likely to be some rain there. Favors excellent acceleration, which is a thing that Eastwood Motorsports have. Okay. So we're in for a rough race. We're in for a rather rough race, I'm not gonna lie. Things could be better. But at the same time, I have faith. I'm pretty sure things will be just fine. All we need to do is keep our head in the game. This does look like a weird track. Like it's got a nice straight over here. But then there's a corner here, and a corner there. I can see why this track favors acceleration so much, my god. It looks like the practice will be mostly dry. Alright. Alright then. We'll get our trusty drivers out once again. 33 lap race, so that does lead me to deduce that we might want to go drive on the mediums, I'm not sure. Yeah, we're gonna go for the mediums. 17 degrees. I think, yeah, mediums will be the better choice here. Without a doubt. You'll probably want like 25% acceleration or short gear ratios. We'll give you a bit more downforce. I don't know about the other things though, we'll leave that for now. We'll go for the mediums and then we'll just see how much fuel we can carry. And we'll take that practice, thank you very much. Not gonna make any changes here. Ah! So now we're immediately in the pit lane, instead of at the opposite end. I don't know, personally I prefer that. Because it means that we can get out a lot easier. And therefore overtake people while they're still in the pit. It served us well before. It didn't really help us last race, but that was because, you know, the placement was reversed. We were all the way at the end, and other people were able to drive by us. I'm not sure it makes much of a difference, but it feels good, you know. And we've got one sweet spot. That is why I sometimes don't mess with the handling quite as much. Okay, you actually don't want that, surprisingly enough. So we'll get your gear ratios back over here, maybe? We're not going to mess with anything yet. We know where the sweet spot is for handling. I will remove your downforce now, just to see if that does help. Right, keep driving. I think you will want a bit less as well, if Falco's anything to go by. You like your handling. I'm gonna move it over here. We know you're, like, acceleration sweet spot is right there, so if we do that, I think that'll do. If Falco's car is anything to go by, then that should roughly be the good spot for his handling as well. And it depends on the car, and our cars are roughly like similar setup. Gomez has some slightly worse parts, but all in all, the setup isn't that different. So tuning these bad boys should not be too hard. That's a very like confusing corner right there, I'm gonna be honest. Because of the multiple track layouts. Alright, tell me things. Handling went down, that's to be believed. We've got a downforce. We know where the handling is. And we know where he would probably prefer his acceleration to be. Let's get you back on top there. And then we'll give you a bit more... we'll give you a bit longer gear ratios. We'll see if that makes a difference. We've got 2 out of 3 for you now. That's good. We'll probably push it back just a wee bit further then. We're just gonna have to mess with your downforce now. I think we can just leave you go, honestly. Sure, why not? And it does look like we've got a 14 lap fuel tank, I'm guessing, by the look of things. So definitely going for the mediums is the way to go. At lap time. If we were to go 14 full laps, conserve fuel. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them drive, honestly. Give me some knowledge, then I'll bring you guys back in. But if we go for 14 laps of fuel, and we save 0.1 lap every race, that means we can save like 1.4 laps of fuel. That will be 15. So we're not going to be able to pull off a one pit strategy or anything like that. So we're just going to play it a bit more conservatively. Maybe bring like 11 laps of fuel, and then pit around 10. The tires should be able to take it quite easily. And in fact, the tires are getting colder. The tires are getting colder. That is interesting. So that means that the people driving on softs might actually have the good setup that way. Alright, Falco, let's inflate those numbers a little bit. I would like you to get a little bit better for practice time. I think next season we're going to have to contest with actual qualifying, so that'll be interesting, to say the least. We're going to bring them in now. Got them a chance to do some flying laps. Falco is currently on position 4, that's good enough, you know. We are not suited to this track. We have already noticed that. That's okay. We are aware. We try shorter gearing, yeah, that's why I'm bringing you in. Just to fiddle with that a little bit. We've already got the knowledge. Oh, dude. Gomez is already in the lane, huh? When did that happen? Anyway, I kind of screwed up, apparently. Okay, you go back over there. That's okay. We've got Paul right there, so you'll actually want a bit shorter then. Right around there, I reckon. And then you'll want your handling to be right there. Like, we've got good right here. That should mean greats right around there, roughly. So that should be the sweet spot, hopefully. And if not, then, well, I don't know. Gomez has a triple perfect, so we know he is good to go. 99%, yep. Go forth, my friends. You're probably not going to get another round off, but we'll see. We will see. Might as well, you know. See if we can improve our flying lap. Probably not, but you never know. And then it'll be time for the final race of the season. Yep, there we go. End of the lap. Okay, that's fine. Good, that's better. We've at least found great, and that's probably good enough, let's be honest. Right, just waiting for the final cars now, and then we will be ready to go. European Racing Series. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna miss seeing that, but it's gonna be interesting to, or at least it's gonna be different seeing the Asia Pacific thing there now. Oh boy. Gomez middle of the pack, that's fine. Oh, I was about to say, this this guy is doing a... It's almost like he's a Twitter reporter or whatever. Like someone who actually... Someone who specializes in tweeting about all things racing related. And then I noticed, yeah, he's pressed. Channel 6. That makes sense. Okay, let's go. Beijing! Gotta say, the stadiums are a bit weird. There's crowds of people all on the roof. That doesn't seem particularly safe, to be honest. But it's not my problem. Weather forecast, 8 degrees. Wow. That's cold. No, I'm not driving the softs. I mean, might not be the worst idea, actually. We're gonna have Gomez and Falco both on 11. Actually, I'll have you on 12. There's 33 laps after all. But yeah, the softs would not work, so we're gonna try for a bit of a lighter load, actually. We're gonna try to have one less pit stop. You will go attacking, because those tires are gonna die. But it does give us room to attack with. And I am planning on the longer pit stops here. Right, Falco. Show your worth. Seems like a lot of people are joining me in using the mediums. I like that. It means I'm not alone in this. And it does mean we can attack to our heart's desire here. But then again, so will the rest of the people. Good fighting with Andre. Nice racing. Yeah, I like it when they race individually. I don't like using team orders. People also don't like it when you use team orders. My god. Falco here is scooting up quite nicely, actually. Already in 12th after one race. Last time that happened, we crashed. So, fingers crossed, yeah? Let's not have a repeat of that incident. It will cost us. Probably not our position 1, to be honest. Because we've got a 74-point lead on Eastwood Motorsports. Even if we finish, like... Well, perhaps if we finish 19th and 20th for whatever reason, and they finish 1st and 2nd, we might be able to lose. But, I don't think it's very likely. Oh, for God's sake, really, Falco? Oh, God. Dude. Wait, who did you tap? Who did you tap? Was it Leclerc? It was Leclerc! Oh, Falco! He actually has a trait that's like, yeah, I don't want to join a team with his rival here. It's Leclerc. And then he smacks Leclerc. Oh my god. Falco, you dirty man! This is crap though, that penalty is really going to hurt us. We're gonna have to drive through the pit lane again. Oh, for God's sake, really?! Come on, guys, what the shit are you smoking? Knock it off! No, don't knock more parts. You know what I mean. Stop bloody bumping into people. We're gonna have to drive through the pit lane now next lap. Because these people are bloody idiots. We have a 50-second gap now. We've got a good car, but we are not going to be able to make up 50 seconds here. And Gomez also have to go repair a part. Because, hey, why the hell not, right? When it rains, it pours. We even have a mistake on the refueling, which doesn't do anything. And here's the drive-through penalty. We get screwed. So we now have a 64-second gap, which really, really, really sucks. No, wrong button. Wrong button. I was about to say, move over, you dumbass. I am done being nice. There's gonna be swearing now. I am pissed off. Bloody bullshit. We've got 27 laps to somehow make up a gap of a minute. Somehow. That is not very likely. I'm just going to point that out. That is not bloody likely at all. God's sake. Falco. Gomez. It's the last race of the season. You just want to torpedo me, don't you? Looks like we're not the only ones bumping into people, though. Or perhaps they just changed tires. I don't know. Either way, we've caught up 10 seconds. Okay. We cannot afford to be gentle this race. I should have maybe switched our tires, but at this point I can't afford to care. I simply cannot. Get past him, Falco. Go, 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 go. Come on, stop bloody hanging behind him and go! There you go. Jesus Christ, I have to spell everything out for you, don't I? That's just down to 50 seconds now. We're getting into the point where we're competitive again. I don't care about your tire wear, I really don't. You don't have to worry about a goddamn thing but racing, Falco. Shut up and don't complain. Okay, we're now in 13. We've got a 40-second gap still. I am not liking that at all. We're going to be able to fight our way through the mediocre races at least, but just keep pushing. That is all. We go for a pit now. Like, we're still having decent tire performance, so we don't have to go yet. Right, now we're gonna lap Falco. Pit Falco, rather. Get a full tank of gas. I'd like to think that I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. I'm going to tell you to hang back, try to conserve those tires. You can probably make them last one more lap. If not, then we're in trouble. People are pitting. People are pitting. We've got 20 laps to go. Basically. Right, let's get Gomez in. Give me 13 laps of fuel. Falco, push. We're back to 66 seconds, for God's sake. McLellan still hasn't pitted yet. McLellan is going for endurance here. Leclerc is 93 seconds behind us. So we're not actually like 60 seconds behind. But rather, it's not quite as bad. Still pretty bad though, don't get me wrong. But it's not quite as bad as it could be. Yeah, get rid of the bloody pit lane, thank you. 45 seconds, okay. That's still terrible. We've got 19 laps remaining to somehow gain 45 seconds. Just drive like the freaking Grim Reaper is coming for you, because I just, well, might. You bloody dumbasses. Okay, we might be able to overtake some people here. Yeah, we're into 14th. We've got the fastest lap, interestingly enough. So we're still driving well. We're also pushing the car for all it's worth. Sorry, engine. You're going to have some trouble this race. Daddy Falco needs his advantage. Okay, into 13 now. Getting to some other people. Just attack. And don't you dare bump someone else. Okay, juking for 10. Still 40-second gap, which is just crazy. Okay, come on, that's 10. Good. Gomez, still behind in 18. Gomez isn't doing anything. Gomez is just flailing about uselessly. Okay. I've given up on Gomez, officially. Falco still has a chance. I want to tell her to go down to high. With 3 freaking pit stops. That drive-through penalty hurt. It really did. Okay, we're now in 8th. 30. 8 seconds. Push the engine. Just keep pushing. Whatever you do. People in front of us are going to have to pit soon. We still won't be able to catch up massively, but it'll be something at least. Shut up and drive, Falco. Don't let me worry about that. Into 7th, okay. We are slowly gaining a little bit of edge now, a little bit of gap. A lot of people are pitting now, okay. A lot of people are going for the pit. We're now driving for 3rd here. Although that won't say much when everyone else has to pit in a second. McLellan and Gerhard are still like 30 seconds in front of us. It's ridiculous. We're driving in 3rd with a 33-second gap, so we are gaining on them. Shut up. Don't complain at me. Don't you dare complain at me. Go for a pit now. Gomez. Start attacking. Start doing something, for crying out loud. Right, Falco is out. We've got ourselves a 50-second gap with first now. But they still have to pit. And I have no doubt that... Yeah, they're pitting now. They're pitting now. Go. Go. Drive like the wind, buddy. McLellan is out. We are driving in 2nd. We are driving in 2nd. We've got a 13-second gap. Almost down to 12 seconds now. We've got like, I don't know, 8 laps left? 9 laps left, okay. You are gonna get 9 laps of fuel. Medium pit. For the love of God, don't have any pit mistakes. Falco sets new records, alright. Like it. We're down to 12-second gap. If we can gain like 1 second every race, every lap, it's not impossible. It is quite possible, actually. Assuming we don't mess up. And assuming McLellan doesn't screw us over, which McLellan just well might. The gap is increasing right now. We've got 8 laps remaining. Come on, Falco. Push that car all the way forward. I don't think there's anything we can do. I don't think there's anything we can do. Where's you incompetent son of a... You get past Dreyfus. Oh. Well, we got past Dreyfus. No, Dreyfus is still in front of us. Never mind. We are not catching up. It went so well. It went so well. But no, McLellan's just running away with it now. Hang on a second. Gomez. Got a crazy idea. It's probably not going to work, but it would be nice if it did. McLellan is going to come up on Gomez at some point. If we can somehow torpedo him with Gomez. I can't give a team order to ram someone else, I'm afraid. They do love to ram on their own, for God's sake. We had 2 collisions. If I can somehow get you to smack into him, or just slow him down for like 10 seconds, you know? Just slow the sucker down. That would be enough. Like, we're in solid 2nd here, but it's not enough. That's the thing. You're getting blue flash. Yeah. Oh! 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 Oh, he's got mechanical issues. I swear to God, I thought he bumped for a second. Ah, you bastard. Still, it's not impossible. He might have to pit. He might have to pit. It's not all over yet. It's not over yet. The gap is closing to 10 seconds. We've got 2 laps remaining. Okay, the gap's increasing again, for God's sake, never mind. Please tell me he's getting mechanical issues. I need to drive a bit slower now. God damn it. Gomez. Low fuel. Let him show up. Try to bump him if you can. He's right behind you now. Final lap. Let there be a God. Let him have mechanical issues, please. Let him retire quickly. It's not happening. The last freaking race! Ah! You bloody idiots! It would have been a lovely victory if it wasn't for you. I can't deal with this. It's like, yeah, you could have won this, but no. Instead, both of your guys are gonna bloody crash into each other. Well, not each other, but other people. Screw everything about this. Shut up, Gomez, you goddamn idiot. We need to be doing better than this. You're the one bumping someone, you idiot. Ah. The worst is we still came second. We came second. With a drive-through penalty and having to fix a front wing and having to drive like half a lap with it. Good God. Jesus Christ, Gerard. 8 places demotion? What the hell is this? Fuck everything about that race. That's one of the few times you'll actively hear me swear, but seriously. That was bullshit. We still came first, however. Stupid bloody jerks. The one time McLellan drives a good race, although at least we did literally torpedo Leclerc. Or, yeah, we did literally torpedo Leclerc. Jesus Christ, such a dramatic final race, too. Oh, for God's sake! He's injured as well. He's got no fitness left. The dude just died. What did I do, Motorsport Manager? You're suddenly bending me over and just not doing good things. What the hell? An injury, really? He didn't even crash. He just bumped slightly. He's got a very dodgy neck. Yeah, Chairman's not happy. No. There goes our money. You know, I wasn't saving that for a car or anything. God damn it. We have 3 spotless three spotless seasons at the end. He's just throwing everything to hell. I mean, at least we did win with 448 points, but still, I am really salty right now. Like, it's not healthy. So, for the benefit of everyone, I'm gonna take a small break. I'll see you when I'm calmed down. Alright, now that we've cooled our horses a little bit, we did still win, we're still going to get promoted. I'm just really bloody upset that the last 2 races have been such a disaster. Or these last few races, maybe not last 2, but like this one and 2 before that. You were supposedly still having a great form. And I honestly believe you. Like, you caught up to second after crashing and falling a minute behind. Interview. Honestly, it's gonna be about crashes. I'll take it, just to prove my point. But otherwise, I might reject it. Oh, never mind. Congratulations! Yay! Celebrations! I'm the best! I need my team marketability back up to 100%. Yay! Neck issues. Hi, Derp. Got some neck problems. Doctor says it's not too serious, but it will take a little while to recover. I'm still going to be able to race, but I'm not going to be myself. You should never race with a dodgy neck! You fool! You're playing with your health there. Thankfully, it's literally the end of the season. He's got that injury for 2 months. I hope it will affect his, like, renegotiating with the contract. But I think we'll be fine, honestly. Yeah. Good. McLellan blitzes the opposition. Yeah, because you scum. We still came second, though. Contracts running down. Andre, Falco, Katie, Mauricio Kurtz, Gary Watson. We only have a month left until these guys leave the team, so if you want them replaced or you want to renew their contracts, then now's the time to do it. Mr. Engelhardt, would you like to... Yes, you would like to renew. It's because you got knocked in the neck that you want to renew contract now. That's very ironic how that goes. You know what? I'll make you an equal driver now. You've earned that right. I'll try to keep your wages over there with a long contract, and we'll give you a 18,000 bonus. In every regard, this is an upgrade over your previous contract. We still have 1 month of contract left. That's fine. We do have a button here that's like, oh, end of 2018, but that's just a graphical thing. We're currently in the 2018 season, and it's literally about to end. But we can see on the right here, we've got a 13-month contract if we were to do that, so... And it does list accurately here to end of 21. Whereas this is like, yeah, this should be until the end of 2019. Why it's not that, I don't know. But yeah, you'll get an upgrade, buddy. While having 2 number 2 drivers is a good thing, I think he deserves a slightly better thing, you know. Right, I have a lot of people scouted for this. Let's first check out the designers and whatnot. I was thinking about... no, you're not that good. Karina Ryder, I was thinking about picking you up, actually. Are you interested in talking? No. Not yet. We'll leave that for later then, slightly, because we should have the... Yeah, there we go. Promotion is in 2 days. So, car repair is going to be complete. That's fine. Took a couple knocks. We had to finish both of them on the pit, but that's fine. Prize money time and retirees. Car repair's finished. Emotional Serenen. Nilo Serenen. Chariot Motor Group. You were a pretty good driver. Not bad. Gary Edwards. Scanstrom. McNeil Racing Team's Alejandro Moreno. Guillermo Almeida. Valerie Yeo. Prize money. Thank you very much. I could use that. Manager of the season. Not me, for some reason. Carmen Quintana. Archer BMR. Driver of the season. Leclerc. Ah, piss off. This is rigged. Alex Willis. Yeah, you're going down. Luigi Marchetta confirmed his retirement as well. Wow. So he's going to be leaving Octane Racing per direct. Yeah, his skills are dropping drastically. My god. He was a pay driver? He must have developed that. There goes Oscar Diaz as well. And Lockhart Motorsport chairman. Okay. I don't really care about the chairman, but okay. Well, good to keep on top of. Now, the very big thing. Promotion opportunity. The land of milk and honey awaits. Arena Rider, just checking, you would not want to approach us right now, yeah. What if we suddenly promote to the Asia Pacific Super Cup? New races. ERS, using 60 kilowatt per hour batteries, and points for the top 8. Can I see the new rules? No, but I can see the past votes. Spec gearboxes, ooh. Kinda glad they didn't do that. 2019 promotions and relegations. McNeil Racing have been promoted at the expense of Thornton Motorsport. We kicked Garuda Racing back down! Ooh. These were the guys that promoted to the Asia Pacific Super Cup in Season 1. Ah, and the ERS. There's one rather hefty rule change, which you may not be used to. The ERS, the Energy Recovery System. This allows your cars to harvest energy as they race, which is then stored in the battery. As the manager, you can decide when to utilize this energy. You can currently do so in one way. Power mode. Activating this mode is like lighting the blue touch paper, giving your car a huge speed boost. This drains the battery very quickly. And finally, remember that the ERS is only active during the race itself, not qualifying or practice. Good luck. Thanks. Got it. Right, now that we are in the Asia Pacific Super Cup. Miss Ryder is still not interested. Okay, fair enough. Miss Attitude. Race mechanics. Eve Harding, you should be very interested, yes. You've got 20 concentration, 20 pit stop, 19 performance. You are really good. You've got tire changes and all pit stops are 1 second faster. What I will probably do is I'll do some scouting off camera right now. Or rather scouting, like, I'll look at some people. I'll come back to you with a list. And then things will be going that way. We've got a new group of drivers here. Some new young talent that we can scout. I'm just going to toss them all through the list. Although, you were pretty good actually. Antonietta Destro. Zheng Chu? Oh, you? No, you're a new guy. You're another Chu. Oh, that's confusing. But yeah, I'm gonna have a look through all the candidates and all their like possibilities. And I will be back once we have a list of people we are going to recruit. Of course, that list changed a bit now that we're suddenly a league up, so it's gonna take me a bit of time perhaps. But I'm looking at people like where is he? I was looking at this person, although they just signed apparently. Not interested. God damn it! You were such a... You were my guy! Seriously. You're not interested. Why not? Like, your contract is ending, probably. 93% marketability would have been able to get us to 5 stars. Anyway, I will be right back. So, I've done some scouting and some looking around, and I've found out one nasty thing. Of course, you know, we didn't get the trait that we deserve. We didn't get the reigning European Racing Series champion title, which means Falco is down 20% marketability that we would have had for an entire year, which also means no 5-star sponsor appeal. Nuh-uh. Well done, game. I'm not gonna replay that race 6 times again. I've already done that the last time it happened. So I'm kind of disappointed that the game only gives me the rightful trait that I actually deserve once in every 7 races. Or even less, you know. I deserve that trait, and I've been screwed out of it once again. Well done, game. Fix your shit. Anyway, I've been looking around a little bit, because, well, I will have the last laugh, I promise you that. I've been looking into save file editors to give me the trait I deserve, or temporarily boost Falco's marketability. So, I'll probably try that at some point. I've already had a bit of a look around yesterday, which is, you know, why this video was kind of late. Apologize about that, but you know, I don't like being screwed out of what I rightfully deserve, and I don't want to replay that dramatic race like 7 times, because it was just perfect. Like, I can see that now with the clarity of hindsight. everything went wrong and we still came second. But yeah, long story short, I'll probably try to edit that trade in at some point. But we'll just keep going for now. So, we're going to scout. I've had my eye on some people here. We have Alyssa Kahl. She has 4 stars and has a awesome improvement rate. However, I have decided on a different tactic. We're gonna go approach Mr. Sergio Valdez because he has 100% marketability. Assuming we can somehow boost Falco back above 70, which is not impossible, we will have 5-star sponsor appeal. We would have had it, you know, if it wasn't for the trait not being here and really annoying. So we're going to pick ourselves up Mr. Valdez for 1 season. We will promise him... we'll promise him #1 driver, why not? He thinks position is important. We're going to stroke his ego a little bit. His wage is important. He's probably going to want to have, like, I don't know, 620k per race. I find it really astonishing how the AI can pay them so little, because I would be laughed out the room if I offered him that contract. We'll offer him a short contract. We'll go for an even split on the buyout. You'd like a nice signing fee. You would, wouldn't you? We'll give you 600k. And then, since I'm not planning to have you win, I'd be happy if you did, but, you know, I'm not planning on it. We'll give them full bonuses for first. There you go. Next up, grab ourselves a designer. Out of list, Reginald Bristow appealed to me most. He's got a fairly well-balanced loadout there. So let's go and ask him whether he wants to be part of our glorious team. Prefers a long contract, prefers me to pay the buyout clause, which is really annoying. That's going to cut into your signing fee. I hope you realize that. Because remember one thing. In this racing industry, everyone is a leech. Everyone. See, he's paid 92k right now. That is... how? I could never offer you a contract like that at any point. I would be laughed out of the room. You wouldn't even write back to me. It's preposterous, some of these things. As for mechanics, I figured we'd approach Susan Matthews. 13 concentration, 6 pit stops, so she's not very good at pit stops, but really good reliability and good chemistry as well. And pretty good perks. Risk taker and refueling. Ooh. We're gonna approach you. Wages are important to you. Max wages is high. We'll offer you like 90k, medium contract. You'd prefer me to pay the buyout clause. It's only 46k, I can deal with that. We never seem to pay the mechanics any bonus, so we'll just up those to max. You'd like a nice signing bonus, of course you would. We'll do 780k. People here are very expensive. You don't want to insult them too much either, they will immediately leave. And the last person will be Eve Harding. We're going to screw over Leclerc one more time. Look at that, 20, 20, 19. Beautiful. We don't care about part fixes as much. For a medium contract, wages are important to you. We'll offer you like 86k. Full signing fees, this is only 150k. Bonus size is important, it doesn't matter what the target is, which is why I like to give them unreachable targets. I'll pay your buyout clause. Okay. So, team. We can't see all that though. We've got Falco reconsidering, Valdez on approach, and our new staff coming in soon. A lot of people being brought in. Falco wants to resign, that is good. Magnus Kranz will be moving to Boa Esperanza. So we're still going to be seeing that jerk. And Amanda Cavalcanti from Silver Racing, who I actually forgot was in the European Racing Series. That's how boring they are. But Cavalcanti will be joining us as well. There's some other people being signed. Last version of the contract looks great. Okay. Falco agreed to re-sign for a few years. That's lovely. And before we go into the next preseason, I want to go build the brakes facility. And the other thing, the wind tunnel. I had a thought about it. I had a look at the chassis that the people in the Asia Pacific Cup have. We'll have a look here. Like 2.5, 2.25 to 2.5, 2.25 to 2.5. Basically, all the chassis here are just at least 2 stars, which is going to cost us a lot of money, which we don't really have right now. Rather, I think it would be a bit of a waste. A lot of contract proposals right now. Everyone wants to renegotiate because they're all greedy bastards. Insulted by the wage, you don't like the signing fee. Oh, diddums. We'll up you by 2 to 740k per race. If you don't sign, you're out. Reginald! Only 1 patient, so I'll up your wage by 1. Actually, we'll up the signing fee a little bit. Should be able to save a little bit of money on that. Unhappy with the wage, but everything else is delighted. I don't get some of these people. You should be able to... You should want to join us, rather. We still have a break clause for some reason, which is weird. That really shouldn't be here. And there's the preseason! The Asia Pacific Cup logo for once. That's never gonna get... I'm never gonna get used to that. Okay, car design is unlocked. There's 7 million, we squirreled away for this. Let's just have a look, yeah? Let's have a look, let's have a giggle. Let's see what they all have. Or what the most expensive chassis can be. Oh, really? That's, nearly 32 million. Is that really? Yeah. Looks like it. Okay, that is pretty bad. Ouch. And that gets us up to 2.5 stars. So this would be basically... This would get us on par with the other people right now. That's 32 million. I can't afford that. Even if I hadn't bought all those HQ things. Good lord. No, what we are going to do is we're going to build a very cheap car. The one thing that's different here is the brake supplier. That's new. That has to do with the Asia Pacific Super Cup and the energy recovery system. We can either choose between a high starting charge, which allows us to boost immediately, or more harvest efficiency, which allows us to generate more charge during the race. You can also refill it when pit stopping, but, you know, that has risk. And you can disable the battery if you, like, mess up. So, I'm not gonna do any charging in the pit stops, I'm just gonna rely on a high harvest efficiency. And Huang Lin will give us 100%. It's also the second cheapest, which is nice. Are we gonna upgrade anything else? Like, we've got a 1.5 star chassis right now. That's basically a fully upgraded, or at least somewhat upgraded European Racing Series thing. I'm not gonna spend any further money on components here. But, if dilemmas come up, they're like, hey, do you want to improve this for money? I'll be like, yeah, sure. That's way better. You'll get way more money out of that. You know, way more efficiency. Watch this be, yeah, renegotiation. You had better be happy with this. Swear to God, these people are very greedy. Reginald wants to renegotiate. Good God, man. God, what the hell is this? Dude, you greedy scumbag. If you don't accept that contract, I am not hiring you, period. Eve Harding also wants to renegotiate. Good God. You're neutral about that. You're literally delighted about everything else, but no. Oh, the buyout clause went away. That's interesting. I'm literally paying you max wage now. You are one scummy person. Good God. I told you they're all greedy scumbags. But I didn't think it would be quite that bad. You now want to sign. Good. No firing fee for Gomez anymore. So we'll, yeah, get rid of him. That's gonna increase our, like, spending dramatically. Bye, Gomez. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the payoff. There was no payoff, but man, this is a stab in the back. Yeah, stop complaining. I'll favorite you, because I would like to have you as a Reserve, maybe? You've got good feedback, you'd be able to get us, you know, a bit of money during practice. Either way, Valdez is happy to be here. I think people will like that. Now we're up to 85% marketability. That is without any positive traits or anything, you know. It just is. These people will join us. Just takes a bit of haggling. Because, oh my god, are they greedy! You know, fine. Max wage. Leech. If you don't accept that because I took away your signing fee, you don't deserve to work at Derpdigital Racing. I told you these guys are all greedy bastards. But we now have Reginald on our side to replace Katie Paulson. There goes a lot of money. Sorry, Katie, I appreciated you being here. The British designer has been rumored to play at low-speed cornering. Really? I mean, you are very good with the front wing, so yeah. Rear wing's also pretty good. You know, we're gonna have those legendary rear wings. Or epic rear wings. You want to sign because you're greedy, but sure. Yeah, finally you agreed. I literally had to bend down and kiss your butt for that. Let's see. I'm gonna quickly check. Eve Harding. I think I'm gonna put you with Valdez. So, bye-bye, Kurtz. Yeah, Susan Matthews has the other traits that I would really like to see. Hi there, brilliant to have joined you. Finally, good god. I told you they're all greedy scum. But at least they're now our greedy scum. Bye, Gary. Okay. Now we've got a bit of pre-season to build up the reputation. Or rather, the chemistry. Refueling faster will help us. You know, tire change faster will help us. Pit stop time goes down will help us a lot as well. Yeah, a bunch of new faces over at Derpdigital Racing. Oh, there go all the contracts. You're scouting a lot of people, that's fine, I don't really care. And we'll be done with all that soon. The map stopped glitching out because we suddenly had a ton of things going away. Car improvability. Me and a few engineers are worried about the car's improvability. That's been on my mind too. I'd like a bit of extra improvability. It will allow us to build better parts. There we go. See? 1.5 million takes us up from one 1/3 to 2 1/3 or 2 1/4. That is so much better. That's gonna help us build all the parts. Oh, we had a thing with Falco in there, I think. Caught speeding, +5 marketability. So close! If only he had a championship trait that he rightfully deserved, right? If only! Ah. I'm not salty. You're just imagining things. I'm livid. Unique opportunity! Ah. SPA GP. With 16% marketability on your main driver, 42 on the other. I can torpedo their team marketability, but it would cost me all the chairman happiness I have left. No, I need my chairman happiness. I don't know how we are going to perform this season. Our drivers are now up to 3rd. That's good. We've got driver 8s active, I believe. Yeah. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before in the video. I'd like to think I did. But driver 8s are allowed. So that's also part of why I decided to hire Valdez. He's not as good as Alyssa Kahl, the other driver I had in mind, and probably will pick up if she's still able to join us next season. Who knows, you know. But, you know, right now that doesn't make much of a difference. I would like to get rid of said driver 8s, because Falco is really good. Still, you know, Falco's kicking butt. He's still improving, by the way. And now that it's in between seasons, he's going to get a lot of extra points. I think his focus just went level up. And we might see a leveling cornering this season. Maybe somewhere else, I don't know. Maybe consistency at some point would be nice. But yeah, that'll be good. What's our current finances looking like? Minus 2.5 million per race. Are you shitting me? Drivers, expensive. Car, not so. Staff, yes. I hope those 5-star sponsors are going to be worth it. Fuel supplier breakthrough. +1 fuel efficiency. Yes, please. We're pretty broke, though. Cars rated 9th, above Ozu. Okay. Headquarters, 3rd best on the grid. Hell yeah. I mean, we used to be, like, in the green for everything here. Not so much now, but we're working on it. Fuel efficiency. Looking very good. That's... I've basically got the 2 stats that I really care about. And there's the livery for 2019. Right. I think we need to change things up a little bit. This served us fine in the European Racing Series. But I feel like this one looks a bit sleeker now. And since we are no longer the scum of the ERS, I feel like that is a way better choice. Derpdigital Racing. Hell yes. That was the thing. What is that? Is Young going to retire? I don't care. He's pretty old, which is weird. Right. I need to look at my team. Just quickly. How's the chemistry going along? 9 weeks together? Oh my god. Yeah. Eve Harding's like, why did you do this to me? This guy's an asshat. Yeah. Meanwhile, Susan Matthews are like, oh, I really like Falco. He's really cool. He's really nice. He is. He is. If we can somehow get enough money this season, which I doubt, but I would like to upgrade the factory to level 3. It's going to take 15 million. There we go. 15 million. Ugh. But it will help us out tremendously. Although that said, we're probably going to go broke. I wouldn't be that surprised, honestly. That's a lot of expenses. Contract ending with Derp? What? Is my own contract ending? That would be weird. It shouldn't. Trophy cabinets, yay! Stats looking good. They don't seem to do anything, but you know. Loyalty's still up there. Financials nearly 16, because we've never gone into the red yet. I'd like to keep it that way, personally. And there we go. Pre-season testing. Give me something good. Oh, Falco's got gearbox issues. We've got issues with the thing. Oh dear. We're not going to end up very high, are we? Nope. Nope. 15th. Oh my god. That's terrible. That's actively terrible. Oh, thank god, I was afraid it would crash. Right. Targets for this season. We need to set out where you expect the team to finish this season. Anything above 6th will be seen as a success by the investors. Are their expectations unrealistic, or can we push a little higher? I'd like to try 4th, but I will leave this until the next episode because I'm a tease and this has gone on long enough. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.